Hello and welcome to Tech Trailblazers, where we explore the latest developments and technologies that are changing the way we live. Today, we'll take a look at how technology is shaping Super Bowl 57. As you may know, the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles are set to face off in Phoenix in one of the biggest sporting events of the year. With over 100 million viewers expected to tune in, it's no wonder that tech companies are using this opportunity to showcase their latest gadgets and gizmos. Advanced cameras, buzzing drones overhead, experimental safety devices, and driverless cars are just some of the ways that tech will be on full display during this year's Super Bowl. Let's dive in and explore how technology is shaping the Super Bowl in more detail. Super Bowl 54, played back in 2020, was the first time the big game was streamed to the world in 4K and HDR. However, in the stadium, all the action was actually captured using 1080p HDR cameras and a high-def pipeline, before being upscaled to a 4K stream accessible to viewers around the world. But this year, Fox is using 94 cameras inside State Farm Stadium to capture all the action on the field, on the sidelines, and occasionally amongst the fans in attendance, given many of them will be A-list celebrities. That lineup includes 32 cameras capable of HDR recording at high frame rates, with 12 of those capturing the action at 4K and even 8K resolutions, giving the production crew more flexibility to zoom in on the action. So while the big game might be the hottest ticket in town, the fans watching at home will actually have the best seats when it comes to enjoying the game from countless angles and with detailed instant replays. Ever wondered how broadcasters capture those amazing aerial shots over a football field that seem to follow the ball as it's kicked or run down the field? The answer isn't drones, which would be a safety risk and a very noisy distraction for players and fans. Instead, a device called a Skycam is used, which features a stabilized camera hanging from a computer-controlled cable system that can silently maneuver the camera up and down, left and right, and forward and back, at speeds of up to 29 miles per hour. As Hollywood has proven time and time again, everything looks cooler in slow motion, and that especially applies to athletes making amazing plays. But when you've got almost 100 cameras recording an event like the Super Bowl, the amount of data being pushed around if every single one of them was capturing the action in slow motion would be absolutely crushing. That's where AI comes in. Fox's broadcast will take advantage of EVS Extra Motion service that relies on machine learning algorithms to make regular footage replayable in slow motion by artificially increasing its frame rate, generating the missing in-between frames automatically so playback still appears smooth. The technology can convert video captured at 60 fps to 180 fps, or take 180 fps footage from a high frame rate camera and convert it to 540 fps super slow-mo. And while a cloud-based version of Extra Motion has already been successfully used for sports broadcasts, at Super Bowl 57, the technology will be based right in Fox's control room, resulting in much faster processing and turnarounds. Drones will also play a role in this year's Super Bowl. Not only will there be drones flying over the stadium to capture unique aerial footage of the hoopla outside the stadium, but they will also be used by the city of Glendale, where Super Bowl 57 is being hosted, as a safety tool to monitor the crowds around the stadium for any threats or other signs of trouble. That's all for today's episode. Let us know what you think in the comments and be sure to like and subscribe for all the latest tech news.